Tom, can you give us a brief understanding? You know, someone comes up to you on the street, hey, what's the separation of church and state mean? Boom.
Well, I think mainly it's to do with function. So there's this concept of spheres of responsibility in the Bible. You see it really clearly in ancient Israel. There were the priests, the Levites, who were given responsibility over worship. Everyone came and engaged in worship, but it was the priests who were to run it and to run the show. And at one point, actually, one king came and tried to run the show of their church service.
Yep.
And the 80-odd priests walked out and said, you're not getting past us. You have to kill us or we'll kill you, one of the two. Let's have a go. And so you see it there, but the priests didn't try and engage and run the country. That was the king's job.
Yep.
And so there's this distinction made there. And then you have other spheres as well of areas of responsibility. Family is a big one. And depending on how far you want to go, you could say like a business is another area where you have a structure, a hierarchy of, and you might have your business, but your business has no business telling my business what to do.
That's
So
right.
it's an area of responsibility that you have some sort of sovereignty over, some sort of rule. Yeah.
And so all these different, I guess, spheres are governments in and of themselves.
That's right.
Because they're to govern
a particular area of life. Yeah.
Yep.
So the husband should be the king of his home.
Yep.
The business owner should be the king of his business. The pastor, in one sense, is the king of the church.
That's right.
And the king is the king of the kingdom.